right, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking out this video. In today's video, we are going to decode landing pages and sales funnels. So if you're new to the channel, my name is DG Funnels. I help businesses get more clients online using sales funnels. So if you don't know, now you know. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So a landing page is actually a page inside of a sales funnel. Normally, the term landing page refers to the very first page that someone lands on when they reach your funnel for the first time. Now, if you want to launch your own funnel, you have a couple of different ways that you can actually go about that. So if you're a web developer, you can just code it and design your own funnel. If you're not a web developer, you can hire someone or you can build it yourself. And if you want to build it yourself, you can utilize a funnel building software like Clickfunnels, which makes it super easy for anyone to be able to build a funnel because there's no tech skill required. You just drag and drop and type, and you can actually launch your own funnel really, really quick doing that. Now, let's talk a little bit about landing pages and how to make those effective, how to make them convert. There's really 4 things that you really got to keep a close eye on. All right, so the 4 things are as follows, and this isn't really necessarily in any particular order, but number 1, keep it simple. Your landing page needs to be super simple, super targeted and direct. Don't have a bunch of different things going on. Don't have links pointing them in other directions. Literally only have the links that are required for you to be able to promote that particular page on a platform, which is usually at minimum a privacy policy. And I'll be honest with you, if there was a time where I didn't even put privacy policies on there, but then I realized that that was a really, really bad idea for me. So that's typically one of the only links that I'll have on that landing page. And that's the way that you want it to be. It needs to really be super, super simple. Now, the next thing is that you want to create a ton of curiosity. Curiosity is what gets people to opt in. It's what gets people to give you their email address. If people think that they can guess the thing that you're offering, if they think they can guess what's inside or what it says or what it's going to do, then they're not going to give you their email address in exchange for it. Then the other thing is you got to make sure that your funnel is actually functioning properly. You know, make sure all of the links and buttons do what they're supposed to do, direct them to the right place. Make sure that if they are going through the funnel, that the pages actually load in the right sequence as they're going through. Make sure your payment processor and all of that stuff is set up the right way. Make sure your email autoresponders are set up the right way. Make sure that you're focusing on the functionality, because you don't want to have anything in there that's broken. And then the last thing that I want to mention to you is mobile optimization. This is super important. The majority of your traffic is going to be coming from mobile. So if you're not optimizing for that, you're really going to lose a ton of opportunities for conversions. So all you have to do is make sure that your fonts are the right size. Don't ignore that and have a 60 font on desktop, and then when someone opens it on their phone, they can only see 3 letters. That just looks unprofessional. It looks terrible, and it absolutely will hurt conversions. So those are 4 things that you need to keep an eye on to keep your conversions high. Now, let's go ahead and talk about launching imperfectly. This is something that I wish I would have learned a long time ago. I wish somebody would have pulled me aside and said, hey, listen, we're not making the Sistine Chapel here. Okay, we're launching a sales funnel. Just get it done enough. Just like we talked about, make sure it's functioning, make sure your email responder is functioning properly, make sure your payment processor, the most important thing, is functioning properly, and then launch. Because at the end of the day, we lose so much money by just having funnels sitting there in our accounts with nobody looking at them, with no traffic, because this thing isn't done and that thing isn't done. At the end of the day, there's always going to be so many edits and tweaks that you can make to a funnel. Just get it to the point where you can launch it effectively and then worry about all of the other edits and everything else once you actually start making money with it. Because I can't tell you how many times I've been in these top marketers funnels, whether it was Dan Henry or Ping Jun, and I've seen typos on OTOs. I've seen typos in the video sales letter captions. And again, that's not to knock them. They understand that speed is the name of the game. And sometimes you just got to go ahead and launch them perfectly. So make sure you're taking advantage of that as well. And then the last thing that I want to mention to you here is split testing. Split testing is one of those ninja things that takes your conversions from good to really good to great. And you have to do this the right way in order to get the appropriate data to make those decisions. So when you split test, it needs to be something significant. Don't just say, oh, I'm changing this from an exclamation point to a period. No, it needs to be something that truly is different from whatever the other alternative is. So that means split testing two totally different headlines, split testing totally different images, split testing different button placement, split testing different call to action on your buttons, split testing different video sales letters, split testing different closing remarks and different sales copy in different areas, split testing different testimonials that highlight maybe different pain points or tell different stories. Those are the type of things ultimately that you want to split test and keep just tweaking and tweaking and tweaking until you just get those crazy, crazy high conversions and know that you've absolutely maxed it out. So that's the video today. Thanks for checking it out. Before I forget, there is a link in the description below where you can grab some free high converting funnel templates to go ahead and get started. And if you've already started, grab those templates and add them to your collection. It never hurts to have more inspiration, more ideas that you can draw from that are just going to help you to launch your funnels faster. So make sure to drop a like if you saw any value in this video whatsoever, and subscribe to the channel so that way you can get notifications every time we release new content related on sales funnels and traffic tips. So until the next time, peace.